All leaving at 2 games apiece, the NBA Finals, a best-of-7 series, has turned into a best-of-3 situation with the Lakers back at TD Garden for a crucial Game 5 in Beantown. Kobe Bryant and company hoping to not have to deal with the likes of Nate Robinson and Glenn Big Baby Davis off the bench on this night. Andrew Bynum playing well. Some speculation as to whether or not he would play with that banged-up knee. Played 32 minutes on this night. Scored just 6 points. Tied at 8 apiece. Derek Fisher. Pull up off the glass. Took a trip in on the Luck Dragon. I think it's safe to say. A few plays later, Rondo right back at you, kid. Off the glass, it goes. Rondo with a nice night. Still in the first now. Kobe knocking it down from distance. He was far from done. Same thing could be said about Paul Pierce. Fadeaway J is going to fall. Later in the second now. Celtics subs check in. Rasheed Wallace gets the block, starts to break. Tony Allen laying it in. Celtics bench providing that spark as they tend to do from time to time. Rondo, meanwhile, continuing to find his way to the basket right over Bynum. Kevin Garnett, meanwhile, gets into it with Ron Artest. Nice collision. Rondo didn't like what he saw, so he comes up to Artest and says Queensbridge. Just kidding. Rondo issued a tech. Some nice acting for Artest there. Meanwhile, Artest getting payback the best way he knows how, knocking down the 3. Ray Allen trying to respond. He's off the mark, but would you look at that? Gasol may have tipped that in, but Garnett gets credit. 43-39 game. Pierce continuing to stroke. 15 points in the first half for him. Celtics shot their way to a 6-point halftime lead on 66% shooting from the floor in the third. Perkins with the big block. C's moving the basketball. It's paying off. Pierce in the corner. Oh, yes, sir. Kobe Bryant feeling the pressure. Critical game. Had to get his team back in it. A one-man service station. Filling it up in the third. Dropping people off left and right. Gets his alley-oop on here. Kobe, 19 points in the quarter. The rest of his team absent like the last day of high school. Kobe had to do it. Putting his team on his shoulders. That one from Spain. It goes down. D-Wade on the sidelines like, there goes that man. Still an 8-point lead for the C's. Keeping the Lakers at bay with plays like that. Kevin Garnett gets it to go with the foul. 18 points on the night for him. Boston out by 10. Pierce, did I mention he had himself a game? Yeah. There's 2 more of his 27. Lakers still hanging in there, though. Down by 6 late in the fourth. KG, you'll take it and you'll like it. Boston back out by 8. Kobe stripped down. Lakers turning the basketball over late in this game. Cannot do that in this type of situation. Rondo lays it in. Pierce is going to miss, but check out Rondo. Look at the effort. Sensational tip in there. The momentum clearly shifting in the C's' favor with their fans screaming at the top of the lungs. Kobe, though, fortunate, though, gets the foul here, goes to the free throw line, knocked down all 3. He had 38 on this night. Lakers nearly with a steal on the inbound, but it was that kind of night. Rondo laying it in. That would seal the deal. Boston, the first to win back-to-back games in the series and find themselves up 3-2 on the verge of winning title number 18. Game 6 Tuesday in LA.